Maya is underrated. Wode Maya, who Wode Maya is, he is underrated in the country. He must be studied. He should be a case study. He's an institution, a whole institution that we have to sit down and study him, bro, at least for 4 years. He is just not a YouTuber, but basically an unofficial tourism ambassador with a diplomatic passport, bro. What a diplomat. Who am I talking about? I am talking about Wode Maya. Wode Maya. Wode Maya. Wode Maya. Wode Maya is who I'm talking about. Bro, Wode Maya is underrated. Wode Maya, who Wode Maya is, he is underrated in the country. He must be studied. He should be a case study. He's an institution, a whole institution that we have to sit down and study him, bro, at least for 4 years in the university. We should, yeah, bro, I have to serve Wode Maya. We have to learn, sit in classrooms, lecture halls, and learn about Wode Maya. How did he do it? How did he go about it, bro? Wode Maya is just simply amazing. From just a poor boy in China, a guy who traveled with just $100 to China, and now he sits on the table with the top men in the country. He's one of the top businessmen in the country. If you don't know, I'm telling you, Wode Maya is an underground businessman, bro. Underground Russia. Businesses are all very, you know. I'm not here to talk about the businesses though, but I'm talking about his YouTube impact. YouTube, the god of Ghana YouTube. Bro, this traveling vlogging, bro, traveling vlogging. He made vlogging simple in the country when it comes to YouTube works. We are always learning from him. Your favorite learned from Wode Maya. Your favorite was inspired from Wode Maya, bro. Let's say the truth. Let's talk the truth here. Your favorite learned from Wode Maya. Wode Maya is the pace setter in Ghana's YouTube. Bro, don't sit here and argue with me. This doesn't call for any argument. Wode Maya is whoever he is. And that is why I'm here to talk about him. From the studios of SOG, that is why we are serving Wode Maya. Bro, if you don't know him, he goes by the name Bethhood Kobe Winkler Akon. Ni din so there aso nya Ghana ni. Bro, na din wo kwase san wo he. Din bebrebe wo kwase san wo he. And popularly known as Wode Maya. Fancy Wode. He is from Kumasi, bro. Fancy kakra. Wode, just a water anambwa. E kakra minim no. I has a water today. Charlie, we will go into that. What he does, he's a travel vlogger, storyteller, investor. 2 million subscribers, bro. 2 million subscribers, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding with me, bro? Wode Maya, does he have a competitor in the country? No. Who is coming? Nobody comes close, bro. Even if the door is open, nobody comes close. Bro, nobody comes closer. Germany former player Ukraine himself, nobody comes closer, bro. What are you talking about? Wode Maya. And you know, he have this laughter. The way he laughs when he's talking. Bro, I see. Wode Maya, bro. Wode Maya bokwaina to wama kwaina easy. Wama boy is didi. Wode Maya is the reason why people are now eating from YouTube. People are now feeding their families from YouTube. People are now understanding vlogging. And you think I won't come here and talk about him? At the Papa Bia me his mission was changing the narrative of Africa by showing real life, business, culture, and tech across the continent instead of just poverty. No, Bia himself can Africa. There is a dungeons. When we talk about Africa, we are in the dungeons. We are in the forest, deep forest. We don't even have shelter. We don't wear clothes. We don't see that narrative is so bad to the extent that people thought Africans were animals. Excuse me to use that word. But Wode Maya stood up and fought using social media influence, YouTube. He didn't just mount podiums to talk, but he just bought a phone. He didn't mount podiums, he didn't only travel, but he bought a phone. That was the beginning of the successful journey. He acquired a phone. And from the beginning of acquiring the phone, here he is now. Here Wode Maya is now, bro. From broke student in China to media mogul. Bro. So I would be say mogul, massa, whatever. I'm moving on. I didn't create that language, bro. Wode Maya. And so he went to China on a scholarship in 2013 with $100, started filming with a phone and sent videos home. Now he runs Wode Maya Media. He has studios in Kumasi and invests in African businesses. Bro, he didn't wait for CNN to come and tell the story of Africa. Wode Maya didn't wait for CNN to come and lie or talk about Africa. Anyhow they want it. Recreate their own stories for Africa. He took Africa to the people. He took Africa to the diaspora. He took Africa to the world. He's one of the most watched YouTubers in the world, if you don't know. He doesn't even post. He doesn't even post. And when he posts traffic, Wode Maya doesn't even post. We see he starts us with his post. Why? Wode Maya, why keep posting? Give us more videos. Why? Wode Maya will not post. He will starve us and give us one boom rocket. How do you do this, bro? People leave their YouTube for 1 month and it becomes adamant. Bro, you put video there and it's a shadow band or you don't know how we talk about. It won't go 100 views, 50 views, bro. You see people with 500k subscribers with 200 views videos. But Wode Maya will come and show you how it's done and done better, bro. Are you kidding me? Don't you want us to talk about him? His loyalty and patience. The story of his family. He posted about his newborn baby. If you guys recall, the time that he took to wait, to exercise patience must be studied. Bro, after acquiring what you want, after getting what you deserve, after making all the money, and now what will bring you the joy in your family was not coming. But Wode Maya had that patience to sit back and wait till the right time. And I think that boy, that man, that gentleman, that leader, that God sent to the country must be well studied. Wode Maya. Wode Maya, bro. You are the reason why I'm here today ranting. He built a school in Ghana. Wow. He built a school in Ghana. And he lives in a house in Kenya. He has a house in Kenya. He didn't say, I am from Ghana, so I only live in Ghana. No, he has a house in Kenya. That means Africa is on his heart. He travels, he explores, he tries to make more moves, so he will reach his target. And one beautiful thing is that he's building back home. In 2022 was when he opened the Wode Maya Studios and restaurants in Kumasi. He also bought lands in building Pan-African village to host creative and investors. That guy, his ideas are superb. A lot of criticisms. You know Ghana, this our country. Anytime someone is up there, everybody will come against him. He has stood against all the criticisms. You know, he didn't fight, he didn't do anything. He patiently observed whatever was going on and he won. And he walked through simply. Wode Maya, Ghana's connection right now. Bro, he's Accra based. Yeah, he's in Accra. Was acting during June 2026 floods. Yeah. He was active during the 2026 floods. Yeah, he uses his platform to amplify Ghanaian businesses. One thing I'll talk about. The platform or they promote a lot of Ghanaian businesses. So guys, the reason why I speak about such people, the reason why some of these people are to be talked about is why I'm here from the studios of SOG. I came to serve you guys with Wode Maya, the face of Ghanaians YouTube, the YouTube mogul, the big man in the YouTube business.